Hasan orospu evladı, Allahsız orospu çocuğu. Öl orospu çocuğu. Bro, this dude woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. God damn, dude. He said, die, son of a whore. She got drafted to a bad team, to be honest. Well, you can't be that good and then be drafted to a good team, you know? I don't think that's how that works, right? You gotta play at a bad team. It's hilarious how bad-faced commies are on the internet. My man said commies like it's 1960, bro. What is happening to these centrist YouTubers? What's going on? I swear to God, when you're like a Linux guy and, you know, you rely a lot on Reddit, I feel like Reddit just like breaks your fucking brain a little bit, where you inevitably become this like anti-socialist, anti-left centrist guy who just slowly but surely just like deviates away. It's not a good crowd to be with, Muta. I'm gonna tell you right now, you know that personally, okay? The crowd that you're in despises your ass. They hate Muslims. You motherfucking you did the pilgrimage to the Hajj, bro. Okay? You can't hide that shit. They don't like brown dudes and they don't like Muslims at all. Don't fucking lean into these people. He's buddy with some of your biggest haters. I know. I mean, I don't really give a shit overall. It's hilarious how bad faith commies are on the internet, not ever looking into the content I've made, going over the case documentation about Andrew Tate and shedding light on his bad behavior, or looking past the thumbnail for damning evidence I presented in a video. Yeah, I don't know who this fucking guy is. Is it like a bread tube thing? I don't know what's happening. I don't want to know, but I do see a lot of like centrist content creators oftentimes taking positions and maybe don't use that thumbnail. What is it? He hated on you once and that's enough for me. Yeah, he has. He's definitely leaned into he went after DIY HRT. BreadTube's still a thing. Yes. Mutahar was praising that Willie got under his video about you. Yeah, I know. It's just like, what a mess. Just like what happened with Abe Hamadeh, despite getting the Trump endorsement. Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny because, like, how do you lose so many centrists? How do I lose so many centrists? Bro, because so many centrists are like, they think that not taking a position is a virtue. Or at least, like, many are just like, you know, they read the room and they see that there's a lot of fucking right-wing, there's a lot of right-wing audiences out there that are super easy to fucking farm. No one is really like a centrist. That's not like a real thing, except for Lex Fridman, who is a real centrist. I will stand on that. I will stand for Lex Fridman being like the only real centrist. If there is a true center, it's Lex Fridman. Other than that, everyone else is like, they're taking positions, sometimes left-wing positions, sometimes right-wing positions on a lot of issues. But the reality is, left-wing audiences suck dick. And I don't mean that as in like, you guys are gay. Obviously, many of you are. But you also suck dick on top of that. As in, you're fucking annoying. You're shitty. It's lame. You're constantly fucking purity testing in a way where, like, you know, it's probably for like content creators, if they don't have a lot of investment in like and a firm commitment to genuinely building a leftist community, they're just gonna look at that and be like, yeah, y'all suck. I'd much rather fucking farm a bunch of dumb fucks who are gonna be really excited at the prospect of me saying that lace bras are being put on 1 out of 72 fucking articles of clothing on Stellar Blade. Yeah, those guys love that shit. They're so easy to farm. You guys, on the other hand, are consistently fucking being like, I don't know. You used to be my favorite content creator for 45 months, but then one day you said that this community is an Ouroboros of autism, and I decided that is the most ableist thing. Now I'm going to go consume all matter of different ableist content from a bunch of other content creators, but also never really considering that I'm placing you at a higher standard because you're a leftist content creator, and you should have a higher standard for your content. You know what I mean? You're fucking smarmy, you're annoying, unbearable. A lot of people do that. They're adding in those outfits again, by the way. We won, boys. Freedom of speech won on this fucking glorious day. Also, low key, well, you can't really see right now, but dude, I was real vascular today. Shit was crazy while I was working out. That's unrelated to anything else. But yeah, Leftists overindulge in the sense of righteousness that comes with having the moral high ground to point that as it harms their interests is so annoying. Yes, exactly. Why are you so angry today? What happened? I'm not. You should be held to a higher standard, though. I promise you, there's not a single fucking content creator that you've ever watched that you've held to the same standard that clears the standards that you've held to them. If I'm not clearing some fucking standards that you've had for me, the standards are too high. Okay? The way I conduct myself and my affairs are literally straight up. The way I conduct myself and the way I operate is unironically so in line with my fucking values that my haters have to make shit up instead. Oh, this is awesome. God, I fucking love UFC fighters. UFC fighter Bryce Mitchell says he won't be vaccinating his kid and wants to homeschool him so he doesn't end up gay and communist. And I fucking love that, dude. More of this, please. I mean, this is basically eugenics in the other direction. Like, you literally are just saying, like, I'm gonna kill my child. Like, it's fine. It's like, if you're this desperate to not, like, if you're this desperate to populate the earth and then have them die, then who cares? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. Modern medicine can only take you so far, okay?
I want to show y'all Tucker James. He's over 12 pounds now. He was born at 7.8 pounds.
Yeah, he won't end up gay and communist because measles will kill this kid before they can walk. Yup.
So he's very healthy. He's doing very good. I wanted to encourage y'all not to vaccinate your children because I think it's bad for their health.
Hell yeah, brother. You're right. Because honestly, anyone that believes that message and goes along with it is probably going to kill their child. Okay. Therefore, you know, it's like at this point you are desperately what? Ironically enough, I ran into one of your haters on the internet and he says he doesn't like debating about you because he doesn't know anything about politics, which is wild. He's a hater with no real reason. That's awesome. Yeah. There's a lot of malleable people out there. I feel kind of bad. The CTE is screaming. Dude, let me tell you something. If you fight against modern medicine to this degree, there, at a certain point, you know, like natural selection has to kick in.